Welcome back to my morning report analysis videos on Tuesday 25th of September with me, Rich Market Analyst at Hantec Markets, looking at cable, which continues to chop around a bit. It's got this aspect of the Brexit politics. The EU summit last week certainly played into the volatility that we saw on Thursday and Friday. And now we've got the conference season. We've got the Labour Party conference going on, and they're talking a lot about whether we could get a second referendum or not. And subsequently, we're still seeing domestic politics playing a role in how cable moves around, certainly on sterling anyway. And we've got this this correction that we saw on Friday, which has started to find support. You see the breakout support at 30.45, which was that old high here. And the market's just unwound back to that level and started to build a bit of support again. So that's a positive. But it'll be interesting to see how these momentum indicators now develop, because if the market starts to sort of falter a little bit and then moves below 30.45, I think that is a pretty negative sort of development in this move. And you can see here, for example, on the hourly chart, where the market had been supported by the rising hourly moving averages, is now starting to roll over, and if it broke below 30.55 here on the hourly chart, then you're starting to sort of form a top pattern. You also start to build lower highs and lower lows, and that turns the market into from being a recovery market into a corrective market again. So I think this is a key level of near-term support at 30. I mean, that breakout 30.45 is what I've got on the daily chart, but 30.55 seems to be a bit of a level here on the hourly chart. So we're looking at a fairly important sort of moment, I think, for this chart, and it'll be interesting to see if the bulls can hold on to this outlook, because you've still got the positive momentum. MACD and RSI still up and positively configured, but these stochastics are sort of slipping back. A stochastics below 50, for example, I think would be again playing into that negative sort of development in sterling dollar. But for now, we are sort of holding up 10-12 pips up on the day, which is a positive. But as I said, that support at 30.55 is key near term. In terms of your resistance, you're looking at yesterday's high as your initial resistance, 31.65. And then you could argue 32.15, but mainly 33 figure, basically, for that reaction high last week. So I wish you good luck in your trading. I'll speak to you later.